Welcome to your general tarot reading for April 2016. What I'm picking up here, just laying these cards, these actually fell out, is I'm getting that you're bored with some things and you're looking for changes. Spirit wants me to relay the message to you that you're very gifted, you're very artistic, very eccentric. And there are experiences that you had in life that are that can actually apply to a new direction. I feel that some of you Pisces actually need to journey. Okay, and so I feel that you need to take some time out and just kind of figure out, what it is in your life experience that resonates with your gifts that can take you on a new journey. I'm getting a new career journey. Okay, and so I feel that some of your friends or people that you know, some loved ones, have been actually telling you this, and now it's coming up in the cards, and so therefore I'm telling you this. So anyways, yeah, I just get a strong indication that it's time to move out of that stagnant energy and get yourself up and going in something that you're really gonna love and that you feel soul connected to, where your spirit lives like fire. And just go ahead and give it a try. What does it hurt trying? I feel that once you put all this together, I'm feeling that you'll get excellent news. I feel that the opportunities for work will be there. And I also feel that for some of you that perhaps you're going to go back to school to learn a new career. I'm feeling that April is the beginning of new changes for you, Pisces. You just came out of a February boom when it, with an eclipse coming about in Pisces, and also, the new moon Pisces was an eclipse Pisces, and also, there were like 5 different planets that crossed over through Pisces. So it was a time of like, whoa, between February and March. It's like, whoa, like some of you got really eccentric and just went out and let that creativity flow. And some of you just kind of shrunk back a little bit and it's like, okay, wait a minute, this feels too heavy. Okay, it's got to lighten up. And so the energy is going to be lightening up some in April. And this is really a good time for you to get things going. I'm just looking like you've got a lot of fire happening here, Pisces, in your cards. And fire is manifestation. It's, all the elements are, but fire is great. It's quick. So take advantage of that energy and get your dreams going. Okay, I'm sensing that you're at battle with someone, and I'm getting that this is your partner. And what it feels like is there's too much ego in the relationship, and there needs to be more understanding, more passion and compassion, okay? So that love can flow more easily. When love comes up against the ego, love can't be felt. It's all about the pain of the past. It's all about insecurities and trust issues. And so, excuse me, I'm getting the message that the ego needs to be put aside, okay? What I would do is like get around water or just sit back and meditate. Imagine that you're at a beach and, feeling the sand and listening to the waves, and just give these emotions that are ego, like pain, and this could be physical pain, insecurities, trust issues, all those that are interfering with your relationship. Just let it go in the water. Just imagine the waves sweeping up, grabbing those egotistical energies that are flowing through your mind and washing back into the water and purifying, cleansing. Yeah, believe it or not, I am still with the allergies, and it's time of the year for that. I'm not going to let it get to me, so hopefully it doesn't get to you in this reading. Just in case I have to cough or sneeze. Sorry, my friends, but hey, focus on my message. Just trying to see if I move this back a little bit so you can see these cards. They're so big. I love these cards, though. I actually got them as a gift. They're Angel Tarot cards, Doreen Virtue, and Radley Valentine. They're big. They take up a lot of space, so maybe I'll lay them out in the future differently. But I really like it because it deals with the elements. And elements are so wonderful in delivering messages. Okay, wow, look at all this water. Well, you're a water sign, so hey. And all you that are listening, they have a moon or rising in Pisces. The water, what the element of water is telling me is it wants you to get settled. It's centered in you. Centered in you. The fire here is telling me this is what you need to manifest. This is what you need to bring forward. Okay, you've got a couple air cards here. So far, what I can see is 3 of them, and fire is definitely more than the air, but the air is telling me, you know, basically get centered. This is what the water is saying. Get centered within you. You are a water sign, and communicate what it is you really want, Pisceans, because you know. You're beautiful people. You're eccentric. You're gifted. You're intuitive. I know sometimes people have a hard time getting a hold of you because you're Neptunian, and sometimes you can be way out there, and that's okay. Okay? Neptune is a beautiful planet. I love it. My Neptune actually is in Scorpio, so it's still a water sign. And so, you know, the air is basically communication. Getting that to me is getting the message out. And it's also confirming that this message that I'm giving you is definitely for you. Okay? It's definitely something that you need to do. You know, I'm also too getting people, I'm getting some Pisceans, I should say, that are in a work situation where you feel like you're just smothering. Okay? So what does that tell you? You don't belong there anymore. Or you go to the administrative team and you tell them, I feel stagnant. You know, I want to do more. I want to be creative more here. And, you know, see what they have to say. If they can't bring more creativity in your position, or they don't have a place for you to, you know, transfer, like a higher position or another position that would be more creative, then you know what? Perhaps maybe it's time to look for something new. Okay, and I just keep pulling all this water out. Like I feel as you move on into April and you really take initiative towards your dreams, I'm getting you have something to celebrate about. I feel this is really, really good for you. It's good for your spiritual growth. It's good for your emotional growth. Obviously, it's going to be good for your physical growth. So what I'm getting is as you journey through April, I'm feeling that everything is just going to feel positive, optimistic. You know, you're going to feel happy. Because I'm getting that there have been some ups and downs and some brooding going on. And I feel that you've just been stuck in the past. And you're looking to move forward. And here is your opportunity to do it. And one other thing, too, I'm getting here is when you're working with your partner in love, okay? And also this could be a partner at work, in business, or a coworker that you work very close with, and it's not labeled just to love partners, is try not to defend yourself so much. Okay? Listen to what the other partner has to say. But also do not give up your grounding. And what that means is you have some beliefs, and those beliefs work for you. The beliefs that don't work for you are limited beliefs, and it's time to use the fire and burn them away, or use the water and let them drift out into the water and dissolve and cleanse and purify. But remember to stand your ground, okay? Don't lose that in having a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. Just remember to choose your battles wisely when you're going to go and defend yourself or stand in your power. But in order for this door to open between you and your partner, something has to give on both sides. And I feel that before you actually have this conversation is to offer, let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. Let's have a peaceful conversation. You know, you can write down notes. I know that sounds kind of restricted, but sometimes we lose ourselves in something that's bothering us about our partner, and then we get stuck there, okay? And then what happens with that energy is it starts to work against you. I would jot down notes, just like if you were going to a meeting or talking, doing some counseling work or whatever online. Even if you're going to a reader, you want to write down your questions, you want to write down your notes. Okay, same thing here. And then just offer a peace. You know, the power of peace is amazing. When you focus on peace at heart and you tell someone else you want to rhyme with peace with them, I haven't met too many people that really want to shut the door. They may get offensive at first and say, why? You don't really want peace. You made my life hard. Okay, but really if you say it from your heart space that you really want peace, that partner's going to feel it. Okay, so the message from Spirit here is approach everything peacefully when it comes to your partner. And if you want to reconcile with that ex-partner, same approach. Same goes for your work environment. Everything right now for you Pisces is to approach April in peace. And this will also help you let go of what anger or resentments you may have within. It will help you let go through peace. Okay, I'm just feeling the vibrations, the spirit of the cards, because that's how I read. I don't really care about definitions of cards. Okay? I am a channeler. I am a psychic and a medium, and I pick up the spirit of the cards. They speak to me just like I can hear spirit. I hear, I see, I feel. Okay. Yeah, I'm really getting that creative, artistic energy so strong with you, Pisces. And this can be anything, honestly. Bachelor of Arts, this could be, photography, it could be acting, it could be anything in the art industry. It can also be even counseling. I think what Spirit is trying to say here is whatever your career is, you are gifted artistically. You are gifted in creation. You are gifted in creativity. Sorry, I didn't mean to stumble there, but it's kind of how the message was coming in. And when you apply this to your life and your life cycles, you will be so much in a position of gratitude. You know, gratitude's another thing. Sometimes, Pisces, we lose ourselves with that Neptunian energy and we forget that we need to be grateful for everything. The power of gratitude brings in more things to be grateful for. And the law of gratitude, the power of gratitude, the energy of gratitude works so beautiful with the law of vibration and attraction. I just feel some of you Pisceans have given up on yourself. And the message here is no, Pisces. Do not give up with yourself. Do not give up on you. Okay, I am just going to lay a few more cards. Universe, please, whatever your messages are, let's bring them forward. Well, I'm actually feeling you Pisces through all this peace and creativity energy, or creative energy, I should say, in April. The ones that may be single, you know, whatever, whoever this reading resonates with, are actually going to meet someone new. And I'm actually picking up a male energy, meeting his divine goddess, which is beautiful. I'm feeling too also that she's a water sign. She's very empathic, very tender-hearted, loving, very patient person. And, you know, I feel that there may be family members or friends talking in your ear, telling you what to do, what not to do. And I feel that you know what to do. You know what is right. So please stand up for your beliefs. Don't let anybody walk all over you. Stay optimistic. You're a beautiful soul, Pisces. Beautiful energy. Well, I thank you for listening to my videos and subscribing, and all to the ones that are not subscribing to my channel. I am grateful that you've stopped by to listen to this reading. And I want to wish all of you a beautiful April. Don't forget to check your moon and rising sign. Blessings.